From the Adams Lake Reserve, Chase, BC. It was a dream that was instigated in a group of our people. I didn't dream of being part of the organization, but I mean, I didn't think it was possible right from the start that we could initiate a place such as Round Lake for our Indian people to better themselves, to fight alcoholism. But it means a very great deal to me because it was given to me as a dream from our brother from the south, Tinker Watt, give us his dream about helping people, the native people, because he said, our people are getting sick, dying, and he says he had a dream, about our people. He said, our people were dying, getting sick, dying off. He said, down in the valley, you could see a little smoke, a puff, smoke coming out of the valley. And lo and behold, there was a castle appeared. He says, to see our people going into the castle, all drooped up, nowhere to go, got no ambition, dragging their feet, and their shoulders hunched over. He says, by the time they got out of that castle, when they stepped out of the door, they said, oh, I'm healed. He said, I know myself. I have found a way to cure myself so I can let my people know about it. And he said, somebody's dream, and Tinker says, this is my dream, I give it to you. He says, you do what you like with it. And that way, I believe it was given to us by our brother, and we accepted, and in return, we shared it with our brothers and sisters, the native people. Because when you have a knowledge, when you learn a new knowledge, or new knowledge comes to you, it's no good to you. That knowledge is no good to you unless you share it, share the new knowledge you have, share the people, then it's got a real meaning to it. That's why Round Lake became a reality back in 1977. Had our first meeting about the treatment center. I think, to my best of my recollection, there was about 8 of us attended the first meeting at Spell Machine Band Office in Enderby. Only 8, and from there we worked as a team. In our jobs, I was a drug and alcohol counselor at that time, and and I had to bring it back to my community to share the knowledge I got, and from there the meetings grew. I think I'm not sure where we had our second meeting. I believe it was on my reserve, the Adams Lake Reserve. The second meeting drew 40 people from other different reserves. From there, I don't know where else we had a meeting, but it was a tough going anyhow. That we had no money to travel. Most of us put it out our own expense out of our pockets. But took 2 years planning and conniving, and with the government somehow, and at June 13, 1977, by May 20th, 1979, we had the first Round Lake Treatment Center opened with trailers up here, and I think it housed 25 clients at that time. It was all run by our people, native people. Counselors were native people, and directors, all native ancestry anyhow. By 1984, we had our permanent building set up, what is the present building, the Emery Lewis building. That Emery Lewis, he was a real instigator. He said, gosh, I wanted to get lazy. Still thinking, can't be done. But somebody says, come on, help me. I had to go to Emery. Was the real instigator for that, and I went along with him, and got to be good friends, and I started helping him out, believing in him. We both made a good team after, and he traveled to Cranbrook, looked at the old residential school at Cranbrook, and she said, no, I don't think it'll work. She said, there's too much memories of our people going into residential school, bad memories, bad thoughts or memories will come back to them, because most of our people have gone to a residential school in their own area somewhere. So we canceled that out, and even at them days we had to find our own traveling money. Had to find an old bologna sandwich so we can go to Cranbrook. There's lots of water on the way. We got sandwich, and away we went, and finally one morning he called me up. He says, JD, he says, come on up here. I got something to show you. So we called in a bunch of other people, and that's where he showed us. He laid out his map of the place where he wanted. It was his dream, Guess he never stopped wanting to help our people, And so that's how come through the push of Emery we got this place. And that really good conniver in a good way. Come on. Yeah. Got great respect for him.
It's sort of like a reunion too for you all.
Oh, he would say, is it JD? See, I told you. He would be saying, I told you, I got my dream made, and, You just say, look at the people now. Look at how many people we've helped, you know. The 30-year celebration we're having this weekend, it makes me feel real humble and kind and, and great that I was able to share to see my people better themselves, I see my people now reviving their native culture in a good way, and because they have a clear mind from what they're doing now after, that our program has helped many people, and that's great. I feel really honored that a lot of people have showed up,
Does it feel like a reunion for you? Can you talk about how it feels to be back together with people you haven't seen for years?
Oh, that's a great reunion for me because many people I haven't seen, many people recognize me even though they're from different areas. Like this afternoon, an elder couple said, "We remember you. Do you remember us?" He said. I told him no. He said, "Well," he says, "I was here in '85, me and my husband, but my husband passed on, but it was real good what you help our people with." And that makes me feel good, that people recognize me or us, for helping them. That's the biggest things they can get, I do believe that Round Lake has done a tremendous job in the past 30 years. They have dedicated themselves, and I want to congratulate Round Lake for keeping up the tradition that was instigated by the founders of Round Lake. It wasn't only a little group of us, but took the whole community from where the persons came from to be able to instigate the dream. And I want to congratulate you on your success. The 9,000 people that have come through here went back to their communities to spread the news from what they have learned in Round Lake and how they make use of the tools Round Lake gave them to better themselves, to be able to communicate with their families and be able to know the Creator in a better way now that they have cleared their minds and souls and bodies. And our people, our spiritual people, they understand that Kalkukbi is the first man to thank. They pray in their own way, and we pray in our own way. We go out to the forest. We look at a tree, that the tree is a symbol. It is a living thing. It has many functions. It even has a heart. A tree got a heart. Part of the tree is the heart, that the roots got two symbolic roots. The big root is the anchor, and that's representing our culture, got to anchor our culture. The fiber roots or the fine roots that go out and feed, like our cultures. We learn that we take what we need. That's what the fiber roots go out and do. Take the minerals, the water, feed. If the tree, that's if we understood the tree, it's a living thing. It's got a lot of action going on in that tree now. That has many parts. They got different functions. Even the part of the tree is they have their own self-healing ointment for them. The pitch, when that gets injured somehow, the pitch comes in and gets it go over the medicine. Like the pitch for us is the Round Lake Treatment Center or any other good lessons we get from our grandparents. It's the medicine that helps us heal ourselves. I think that I was a little disappointed in learning that some of the people out there, when we were asking to help us celebrate our 30th, that they demanded so much, so much from Round Lake, money, to be compensated. They said, we want this much money to be there for Round Lake. That I say that Round Lake gave from the heart, to the people. Come on, give us a little bit back. It's something they didn't realize, that their community member came here, went back, spread the news, and to the other members, and they got better, that way. The way I see it, anyhow. We not only touched 9,000, but we touched many communities that way. Come on, give us back. That's my thinking, I mean, but that's turned out very good anyhow, the way I see it. Okay. That it is indeed an honor, to think that I am one of the original founders of Round Lake, that I see many of our people come, because I think of myself as a parent, grandparent, to all your people. I thank you for coming back and help us celebrate our success. May the Great Spirit guide you as you journey through your life, all my relations.